Alright, Triple E Elvis 777 clocking in, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is more of a, I wouldn't say serious, but just about character. So I'm going to be going over one topic, and that topic is gossiping. To me, gossiping is very evil. Think about what the action is. You're talking bad about somebody that probably doesn't want, or they don't know that you're talking bad about them, first of all. And second of all, you're doing it behind their back to, diminish their character. Pretty much defamation of character. It's probably one of the most cowardly things that you could do is talk about somebody behind their back. I was always taught, if I had a problem with somebody, you go directly to them and you address it. When it comes to gossiping, people don't understand that you can really affect somebody in a real negative way by slandering their name. So, not a lot of men in my life do it, but obviously a lot of females go out their way to talk bad about somebody just because something they didn't like happened, right? And it's a serious thing. A lot of people just skim over it like it's, not that bad, but it's a serious thing. How deceitful are you to go behind Tom's back and talk about him to Sally when Sally's over here just soaking it in, thinking that you're telling her the truth? So now you got a chain effect, and now there's more people involved talking about, something that's not true. It's built off a lie. So in my circle of friends, in my group, if I have a problem with you, I go strictly to you. And if I hear Sally say something about you, hey, guess what? Sally needs to go to you, and I'm gonna go address it. There's some of those things that, it's tendencies that I don't want around in my life, is a gossiping tongue, and a lot of people just take it for granted. A lot of people have destroyed relationships over gossip. It's very destructive. Like, I've been thinking about it so much that I'm making a video on it, People say a lot of things. But you gotta distinguish who your friends are, and a real friend wouldn't talk bad about you behind your back to another one of your friends. There's usually some kind of hidden power or hidden hatred that they don't want to share with you. They probably want your spot. Now, do people do it? Yes, people do it all the time, and they just look right past it. But I really think that if you care about somebody, you address it to them. I know plenty of stories where people get caught up in a lie, and it's honestly sad. It's sad that you don't have enough courage to get up and face the people in your life, or at least when you catch somebody in a gossip, right? When you catch somebody in the act, they act like it's not a big deal, or they just try to hide the fact that they were even doing it. They cover it up with more lies. So it just brings a spiral effect of lies. And honestly, you don't want people around you and your circle that do that. So if I'm around and I don't even know you and I hear you gossiping, it's usually automatic turn off. Like, I don't want to be around you. It shows me that your character is not the greatest. Gossiping says a lot about the person that's gossiping. Gossiping says a lot about the gossiper. And that being said, it's not a good thing, okay? There's no good that comes out of a gossip besides the guy that's being gossiped against. Like, say somebody was talking about me and I found out and I addressed it. The benefit is that I don't have to deal with that person anymore. So it actually hurts the gossiper, because they lose good relationships. How beautiful is a relationship where everybody can get together and be honest with each other, even if it hurts? Sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes I'm doing things that my homies gotta tell me about that probably isn't right. Let me go back to my notes real quick. But it's a sad thing. This is not a personal thing that's going on in my life. It's just something I need to address. I know a lot of people do it. It's pretty much malicious intent to go out of your way to ruin somebody else's character. That's why you should never just take somebody else's word for it. You should take their word for it. Even like with history, like, people could talk about, Thomas Jefferson. Okay, well, I'm not going to go off of their word. I have to see what Thomas Jefferson actually wrote. That's just an example. Many people. A lot of people talk bad about like Bill Gates or something like that. What is Bill Gates saying? Now, I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm just saying you got to go to the main source and see what they're saying. And you could read people if they're deceitful like that. So if there's a lot of deceit in your life and you can't you can't tell the difference between what's right and what's wrong, or what's deceitful and what's not, or what's gossip and what's not, then you should probably break that circle, break that chain, and maybe get around some good people that aren't gossiping, that hold themselves to a standard where it's, hey, yeah, he might not be here, so I'm not going to speak on it. If he's here, I'll speak on it. You know, a lot of people don't take the time to consider others, and their relationships don't last. Most of my relationships have been 8 years plus, 9 years plus. Not talking about with female, I'm talking about with friends too. Everything. I like to grow in the way of, I want to build with you. If I'm letting you in my circle, I want to build with you. Now, there might be tendencies that I don't like, and there might be tendencies that I do that you don't like. Doesn't mean we can't get past those and talk about it. I'm not going to go behind your back and whisper about, something you did that I don't like. That's life. Things happen that we don't like. And gossiping doesn't help any of your situations. Gossiping diminishes all relationships because there's an underlying feeling that hasn't been expressed. And if you can't express your feelings around people that you care about, then you really don't care about them, or they don't know that you care about them. If I was around you and all you do is gossip, I really couldn't see myself with you for a week. Let me see if I have anything extra to add. Yeah, and just the act of trying to destroy somebody's character and not letting them speak for themselves is heartbreaking, because like, you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. And I know people do it, but two wrongs don't make a right, so you got to be the one in your cycle to change that. It's my little rant about gossiping. I think I'm gonna do a few more videos about just character and things that are going on in people's lives that could be changed by just simply having a different mindset or just changing it. There's too much evil in the world that we need to stop spreading it, and we need to start focusing on the finer things in life. Too many people say, oh, I don't care, but it's harder to care. It's easy to say I don't care, but when you care, there's a lot that comes with that responsibility. You might not want to take it, that's fine, you have the right to do that, but you shouldn't go around spreading lies and evil about other people. It just shouldn't happen. So hopefully you guys keep that in mind. This is a little rant video like I always do. Triple E Elvis 777 clocking out, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.